Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode. A brave 12-year-old boy saved his mother and baby brother's lives in a car accident that could have killed them. The brave little boy had no idea that the day he went to school that seemed like any other would be the day that changed his life forever. One Friday morning, a boy named Parker Strong was full of energy and ready for the school day ahead. Parker, who was very excited, ran out of the house and jumped right into his mom's car as soon as he was done getting ready for school. As the helpful big brother he is, Parker also helped his mom put his little brother in the car seat and make sure it was safe. The excited kid was looking forward to going to school on the first Friday of the school year, doing well in class, and seeing his friends. His mom pulled out of the driveway, and the three of them hit the roads. As they were driving, everyone started talking excitedly about how excited they were for the day. It's impossible for Parker to have imagined how drastically his life would change on that terrible day. Parker's life would never be the same after this crazy ride to school in the morning. Approximately 20 minutes into the trip, emergency medical services were called to save the family from a very bad car accident. Parker's mom, Sharonda Strong, told the family in a sit-down talk that the day of the accident seemed like any other, which made it all the more shocking. The morning of the accident was like any other morning. Still, it was fun because it was the first Friday of the school year. So we thought, okay, let's get ready and take a picture. As soon as the happy mom was done taking cute pictures of her son, the family hit the road. As we were driving from home, we got past the high school, and Parker said we were just talking in the car. Sharonda began to cry as she thought about what happened next. He said I started to stumble over my words and that I wasn't reacting to him. Parker also talked about what he remembered about the event and the moments before the accident. I remember having a conversation with my mom, and then she just stopped talking to me. During the response, Sharonda had a seizure while she was driving, which knocked her out and made it impossible for her to talk to Parker. After seeing this, the brave boy acted right away. Even though he had never driven before, he took off his seatbelt and took over the steering wheel as the car went out of control and into oncoming traffic, where it crashed into a tree. The young boy said, "It got worse quickly. Things moved so quickly that I had to think on my feet." Mama Sharonda, who was very proud of her son, said again how brave he was at that time. As she thought about the terrible event, she was sure that what Parker did that morning had saved their lives. Parker was sitting in the back, and as soon as he realized something was wrong, he immediately unbuckled his seatbelt and got to the front of the car to take over the steering. He kept us alive. Parker's brave knee-jerk response that saved lives is a skill that not many people can claim to have. In talking about how his gut feeling helped him take control of the car, Parker said, "I remember grabbing the wheel and steering away from the traffic. After that, I remember just a few moments. I remember yelling and seeing my brother. When I looked down, I saw that my ankle was broken, even though my eyes felt cloudy." The three people got hurt in different ways. The mother of Parker had a broken tailbone and a few broken fingers. Thankfully, her youngest son was not badly hurt and only needed a few small stitches. Parker's wounds were worse than those of his mother and baby brother, which was sad. During the accident, he broke his ankle, kidneys, ribs, and stomach. He was rushed to the hospital. It was so sad for his mother to wake up in the trees and bushes and see the terrible wreckage in front of her. "I woke up in the trees and bushes and I heard the baby in the back seat screaming. Parker was yelling, 'Get me out of this car before I die.'" Parker was finally taken out of the car, put in an ambulance, and taken away. Parker had to stay in the hospital for 2 months. After 19 days, he was told that his broken ankle was stopping his blood flow and that he would have to have his leg cut off. The little boy was very sad when he heard the news, which was only natural. Parker's mental health quickly got worse in the months after the amputation. His mother said he developed severe depression and anxiety. After losing a limb, Parker had a hard time getting used to his new normal. But the strong young boy worked hard to get back to being the happy, confident, and busy boy he was before. Parker got an artificial leg thanks to the kindness and help of the Greenville Shriners Children's in-house pediatric orthotic and artificial services (POPS) team. This made him feel better, gave him support, and let him start playing sports again. Parker's mother says that he is once again happy and continues to keep going with a positive attitude about life. The young boy plays basketball on his middle school team right now. Parker is also using his pain to help others who have also been through terrible things by becoming a champion and a support system for them. People have told him that he can connect to their painful stories and that they are never alone because of his kindness. Parker is as strong as ever these days, his mom said. Parker was bound by chains, but the staff at Shriners Children's helped free him. Now he can do anything. They gave him back his personality, and now Parker is telling other people his story to make them feel better. People have even compared the amazing child to famous superheroes like Spider-Man, which is fair because what he did showed that he is a real-life superhero of our time. When asked about her son's brave nature, Sharonda said, "I always tell people, I live with a real-life hero." Because they like Spider-Man, his little brother always calls him Peter Parker. You don't get Bryson, he's a real hero. He saved your life as well as Mama's. People can look up to and be inspired by Parker's kindness and bravery. He said this about what a hero is to him. "A hero to me is someone who, no matter what, does everything they can to make sure everything stays together. I want to do that for everyone around me, not just my mom and brother. I want everyone to know that he always looked out for those around him, no matter how famous he became." Sharonda is a very happy mother, and she is grateful to have raised a brother with such important and caring traits. She told her son that Parker is still determined and that he can do anything. He hasn't let anything stop him yet. Do not stop. There is no end to it. Parker had an amazing amount of strength and courage for someone so young. Most people would never reach that level of strength and courage in their whole lives. The brave and heroic things kids do still inspire people who are old enough to fully grasp and understand how heroic they are. Parker is now content and happy with his life. He focuses on his sports and helps other people through hard times. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.